So if you live in a cold area like I do, I live in Minnesota here, and it gets cold, and every spring you gotta do this. Take the Ozium air sanitizer, okay? Kills bacteria, kills odor. Okay, I don't care if you have a brand new car or whatever. You're gonna have a really bad odor or smell in your cabin if you don't use this. Or you can also replace your cabin air filter, but that might not help. You must use something like this. This is amazing and it works. I'll show you how it's done in a second. Okay, you should do this every spring. You don't necessarily have to buy a new air filter, but you got to clean it. And I'll show you how. This is magic. First off, you have to take this whole panel off. Alright, so you'll need a 10mm socket. It's so simple. And then when you look under here, you'll see two spots. One right here and one right here. Okay, and now all you do is kind of gently pop it. It should pop right off. Okay, you gently wiggle it right here. Okay, now you got the cigarette lighter here. Pop that off. And so I gently stick this in here kind of, and pop it out like that. And this is out. It's simple. Your final step, additional step, is real easy. Is take these two screws out. And you need a torque, a squarish type of, or a 5-point screwdriver like this. And then you take out these two final bolts, one here and one right there. They really don't want you to do this by yourself, so the BMW doesn't make it easy. Maintenance, you take this guy out, and then you have one right here. Pull it out. I'm using one hand. There you go. And look at mine. Wow. Look how bad this guy looks. Look at this guy. Now it's still good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clean it out, vacuum it. You don't have to replace these. So what you do is you clean this out. You don't have to necessarily, if you want to replace it, you can. But what I do is I clean it. I use a vacuum, I hit it against the wall a little bit, and I use this. Make your car smell like new. And it literally kills the bacteria and the bad odor. Now you can get a new filter if you like, which, as you can see, this one isn't too bad, but they're expensive. And you don't necessarily have to replace it. So you clean it, one, and two, use this Ozium. This thing is amazing. Gets all the dirt, all the odor, all the bacteria, kills it. Gets all the stinking smell, the cigarette smell, whatever. Gets it all out. This is magic right here. Even if you get a new one, spray some of this. It does a really good job in your vehicle. Especially during the spring when you first take your vehicle out, you turn your AC on, you need this. Because your vehicle is going to stink. Sitting over winter, not using your AC over winter, it's going to start to smell. At first you're going to have that smell, kind of minty smell, but then it's gone. After a few minutes it disappears, so don't worry about the smell. You can see we're done. Looks beautiful, looks almost new. I mean, you can buy a new one, but I can guarantee you this works too. So once you're done, just pop it back in like so. I can't really do this with one hand, can I? Pretty easy. Once you're done, put the screws back in. Okay. Okay. Kind of 5-point thing. And you're done.